is going to be on stage at Beachbody at Summit, and I told him this the first time I talked to him. Ed, you are meant to be on the big stage. The big stage at Summit, telling people that you've changed your entire life and now you've helped hundreds of other people do the same thing. He has the heart of gold and he's meant to inspire other people. I want to introduce you and show you the transformation of Ed Komara. Come on up, Ed. Can we give him a round of applause? Help him come up there. Cool. No problem. So this is his practice for the big stage, which we think that he'll be on. Oh, we'll give him can we give him a year? Check it out.
Yeah, that was actually back in January too, so, but I won that in March and come a long way even since then too. It's just time's been flying now, it seems like. Now that when you get on a set schedule and you get the support from everybody, it's just like unbelievable. But my journey first started out pretty much growing up. I was always a bigger kid. I never was into fitness or anything. I mean, I participated in like football and whatnot, but like I never was actually never the fit kid. And I kind of like let my weight issue and my asthma that I developed at a young age kind of limit myself from what I could do, because I thought, you know, well, my limits, when you hear asthma or whatever, you can't do it, you can't go surpass it, then you just stay consistent where you're at. But to get right down to it, once I graduated college, it's supposed to be the highlight of your life, graduating college, you know, successful, you know, I graduated wildlife management, I'm happy, that's what I love to do, my passion. I got home, nothing. I was like, now what? Struggled to find a job, and just then that's where I had to settle for a simple factory job. I had to get money, some kind of income. So I got that, and that's where the depression really kicked in. I mean, because I just stand there all day and just think about, what am I doing here? You know, I'm so much capable of more. But once that depression kicked in, that's when the alcohol came in. You know, college life, you know, you're doing your own thing in college life. And I mean, I was already, once I graduated, disgusted at myself too, at the way how much I let myself go with poor dieting and drinking and the whole 9 yards. But then, you know, going back to the job, and I literally, alcohol consumed my life every day, each and every day, and I just got worse and worse and worse. Kind of my way is to like escape reality, you know, and all the problems that surrounded me at the time. And then last year is actually a year back in April that since I started, I got a DUI. That, growing up, you know, I was always a good kid. I never got in trouble, so that right there hit home. I mean, I remember being at work for 2-3 days straight, sick to my stomach. Like, I would just stand there. I literally found myself running to the bathroom, trying to make myself puke. How sick to my stomach I felt about myself, and how I let my family down. And that's when I knew when I hit rock bottom. There's no other way to put it, you know. And then after about 3 days, I was like, you know what? I can keep doing this, getting nowhere fast. I'm not gonna get anywhere no more doing this. I was like, I can't do this to myself. I'm like, I graduated college, I got all my whole family saying how smart I am and everything. I was like, I can't be doing this. And that's when my buddy had the P90X, and I was like, you know what? I got the DUI, I couldn't drive for 6 months. Okay, I had no excuse. Before I even pushed play the first time to do P90X, I made a single promise to myself that I had 6 months, no excuse. I was like, I'm gonna do it. Every single day, no matter how hard it is, the journey, I don't care. I'm done making excuses for myself. And did the 6 months, and man, I just, now it's just like anymore, it's like now if I can dream it, I can do it. You know, it's that simple anymore for success. If you just get that in your mind. Because I wasn't gonna allow alcohol or any other outside forces control what I did and bring me down. Because I made that DUI and the worst thing that could probably happen to anybody into the best thing that could have ever happened. Because I can honestly say that I am glad I got that. Because it's the best thing. I would never have probably done this without it. And now that I'm a coach and everything, I mean, I want to help inspire people and let them know, because at rock bottom doesn't have to be bottom, to no return. I mean, I want to let people know that, because your dreams are never out of reach, and because I've been there, and it's amazing how just a single promise to yourself could change your whole life if you just stick to it. It's gonna take time, but just like that 6 months, I had nothing else to lose. I had nothing but time. So I took it. I lost 62 pounds in the first 90 days. I lost 81 pounds in the 2 rounds. Then I moved on, did Insanity, dropped another 10 pounds. That was back in January. I did the Asylum. That was after I completed the Asylum. Then I went on to the Asylum Volume 2 in February. And now I'm 3/4 of the way done with P90X2 right now. I just keep going. I love it. So, I mean, now that single promise is just imprinted in my head. And it's just like, man, I got to do something today. I got to keep going and going and going. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
That takes a lot of guts to stand up here in front of people who doesn't know and share his story. Oh my, can we just have a picture of that?
Jason, using your phone here.
These are actually tight on me too, so.
Those
Now
ones
these
are
are actually loose on me. These
Okay,
are
let's see that.
34s, these are 42s.
Ready?
So.
Cool. So awesome. We'll go back to Jeff. That's why we're here, to help more people create stories like this through our challenge group. So congratulations, Ed. Thanks for sharing your story. So nice to meet you. He's just the most gracious young man. All right, let's go back to Jeff.